We're going to talk about today the 5 most underutilized, unknown, and underappreciated coverages within a property insurance policy, whether that's a homeowner's, condominium, business, any type of dwelling policy. There's 5 coverages that a lot of people don't utilize. They don't know how to utilize them, and they're not really sure what they are. We'll get into that. My name is Mike with the Claim Squad Public Adjusters, and I'm here to help guide you into these underutilized and very valuable coverages. Number 1, for all you condo owners, townhome owners, loss assessment coverage. If you have this on your policy, and let's say there's an assessment for a new roof, you can file a claim depending on how much coverage you have, if you have the coverage. And then let's say that if you are in a condo and there's an assessment for a new roof that the association doesn't cover, or that the association then comes back to the unit owners on, and let's say that's $10,000 per condo unit owner. Find out if your condo policy, your HO6, has this loss assessment coverage. You can file a claim depending on how much that is, if it's worth it. There's some loss assessments that's $1,000, some that are $5,000. All depends on your policy. You can file a claim. That coverage will go to the payment of your loss assessment deemed by your association that you have to pay. So that's one coverage. Okay, the next, number 2, additional living expenses. This really comes into play if there's a flooding claim, if you have a fire damage claim, hurricane or tornado, where your house probably isn't livable, and then all your expenses that you normally entail on a monthly basis, whatever is beyond and above that, for food, for mileage, for clothing if you need to buy, anything and everything you think of. That's why they call it additional living expenses. Whatever your living expenses are, you can make a claim and utilize this coverage. Number 3, law and ordinance. This really has an effect with any laws or building codes that changes within a possible situation. If you have a business and you have to tear down or add on anything. If you're a homeowner, maybe you had property damage and there's certain things that don't fit up to the current building code in Florida. This coverage helps provide whatever those additional costs may be above and beyond that would be covered for a normal type claim. Also, if you're a townhome or condo owner, same thing. Maybe there's different things. You had a property damage and the inside of your condo needs to be repaired from water damage or a fire. Again, there's certain building codes that your repairman will have to abide by. And if there isn't enough coverage or coverage that doesn't include any of these new building codes, this helps. Law and ordinance, look at it. Number 4 coincides again with like a hurricane, fire damage, tornado, flood, anything where your home or residential property or any property that you're living in, if you can't live there, let's say because the damage is significant, if there's mold, if you're going to have damages repaired and there's going to be dust everywhere. Loss of use enables you to utilize this coverage if you need to live in a hotel, find an apartment for a month, whatever the case may be. This is another coverage that fluctuates, so it would depend on your policy and what you have. And then last pertains to business. And businesses, whether you're small or large, you may have what's called extra expense. If you suffered any type of damage and your business is going to be shut down, there's a lot of calculations involved, and basically you have to show and open up your books what you made a few months ago, what you made last year, and then normally it's written on a 40, 80, 100 basis. That can be changed. And so really it's to limit the payout on a monthly basis for the first 3 months of this claim for extra expense. So they would pay 40% of it for the first month, second month 80% of it, and the third month and final month 100% of it. And again, you can have these numbers change. So it's really based off of, it's an additional coverage of the business income called extra expense. So hopefully this is a short video, but these are great coverages to really know, understand, and how to utilize them. If you have any questions about any of these coverages, give me a call. Mike with the Claim Squad Public Adjusters. I'd be happy to help. Thank you for watching this video.